There is a systematic approach that ensures that your practice does deliver a consistent and great patient experience. There are some pitfalls though that most practices will have tried and perhaps dip their toe in the water to have a go at. I find most of those are sort of quick fix, little biting off a little bit of information, but not actually completely changing the way that the practice works. And I think typically I see that people have dipped their toe in, had a bit of a go at it, didn't get immediate results, and then decided, oh look, that doesn't work. My philosophy is a very different approach, which involves all of the practice. We start at the start. We do consider it a long journey that will evolve, and it will have some little bumps and dips along the way, but that's actually part of the journey and part of the process, and that's what makes it so fantastic when you get to, seeing your patient smile at the end and give you great feedback is the reward that you get for doing this in a slow, sustainable and methodical way. And I think that, like any transformation project, this should be bitten off in chunks, not try and do everything in one go, and our process has a very logical way of approaching that. We know practices are busy and that you have to sustain your day-to-day operations while evolving, and morphing into this new way of working. And we consider that. We make sure we're communicating with everybody, your referring doctors, outside businesses, suppliers of yours, as well as your own team, to ensure that everybody's travelling in the same direction and we actually have the same goal. And the outcome is just amazing. All of the patients are actually saying very positive things about your practice, and they're helping your practice to grow and to evolve continuously into something that is relevant and delivers to you a competitive advantage. Our approach to creating a patient-centred practice is in 4 discrete steps. First of all, diagnosis. We really need to understand, where is the practice right now? We can't really move forward and determine exactly which direction we're heading in unless we know where we are right now. And so the first phase of working in our system is that understanding of, where is the practice now, where does it want to go, and where are the gaps and where are the opportunities. And we actually measure that and potentially benchmark against your competitors as well, so that we make sure that you are delivering a best practice approach. The second step, obviously, is the doing. Once we know where we're going and which direction we're headed in, and we're all going in the same direction, then we need to determine exactly what it is that we need to change and the timing of that change. And so we focus quite logically on starting with the leaders of the organisation, and then making sure that we're all aligned, and then moving through and making sure that communication is shared with everybody so that we all know exactly what journey we're embarking on and how we're going to deliver it. Then we start to focus on the patients and how we can improve their experience, because we have identified gaps and opportunities, and now we start closing all those gaps and actively improving the experience. Part of that is also to look after the employees. The staff play a key role in improving the patient experience, so our focus is very much on them as well. And along the way, we actually have to celebrate our successes. So we do need to measure as we're going along, so we can see we are heading in the right direction. We celebrate little milestones along the way, and then finally we look, how can we evolve this even further? How can we integrate technology into this improving patient experience environment to create even more efficiencies for the practice? So it's a very, very tailored approach and a very methodical approach, taking into account the ability of the practice to change over a time frame that suits them. People can go to get a copy of my book by going to the URL, which is patientsforlifebook.com.au.